Right now, the situation is worse than it has ever been. This morning, it was strikes on a school in Dar al-Bala, the Al-Rafida school. There were 28 lost from this and dozens more injured. The imagery coming out of that one was horrific, but it wasn't nearly as bad as what I saw coming out of the Al-Ramal clinic. This one a little northwest of Gaza City. At the same time, strikes on Beirut killed 11 and injured 48 others. And there was an attack on a peacekeeping watchtower in Lebanon. 2 members of UNIFIL were injured. And of course, the occupation did not immediately respond when asked about it. But they released a statement immediately after video footage of the incident emerged. 2 members of UNIFIL were severely injured. Now, if you don't know, UNIFIL is a United Nations peacekeeping force made up of like 78 nations. They want to have a little talk, because the Israeli statement about the strike was that they told them to leave, and then they fired upon them when they didn't. Jabalia has been under siege for the last 6 days, with 3 separate hospitals being ordered to evacuate, but here's the problem. The evacuation orders went out on day 2, and on day 3, the roads were raised. The director of Kamal Adwan Hospital said that when he was ordered to evacuate Kamal Adwan, he tried. He was coordinating with the Israeli occupation, trying to evacuate 5 children. The ambulance was stopped by occupation forces, and one of the paramedics was kidnapped. With the roads raised, people have been trying to walk through on foot. There are scattered reports that every time they try, they're shot at by quadcopters, and they are being told to leave or face capture or death. Meanwhile, they are actively under bombardment. The Al Said Yemeni hospital was struck yesterday. 5 separate journalists have been wounded or killed within the last 6 days, starting with Hassan Hamad, followed by Omar al-Belawi. He was a photographer for Al-Aqsa TV. Those 2 were killed from the attacks. Tamir Labad was injured by sniper fire. This is the same time that Omar was killed. And Fadi al-Wahidi was shot in the neck. The bullet lodged in his spine. He has undergone surgery. He is now paralyzed. Strikes on the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital recently injured the journalist L.U.R, who was sleeping next to the journalist tent when it was struck. Shrapnel was embedded into the right hemisphere of his brain, and he has been hemorrhaging ever since. He is now in a coma. The journalists are reporting that the World Health Organization has been blocked from medically evacuating them. All of this within the last 6 days, and so much more. Many of you are already aware that I make contextualized video compilations of these events every single day. When I say it's worse than it's ever been, I mean it. Don't watch.